All right. Hi, guys. We are going to be doing Who's Got Their Eyes on You. That is going to be the tarot reading today. I wanted to do something different. That is what it means. The title is Who's Got Their Eyes on You. I hope that makes sense. This is in all signs, men, women, all in between. Yesterday, I don't know why people were so confused that tarot for men meant tarot for men or masculine energy. It seemed like people were very confused. I don't understand when that's the title, but apparently some people were very confused by tarot for men is tarot for men. I do not care if it hurts people's feelings. That's not the point. The point is to tap into a masculine energy. I understand some women will not like it. It's not for you then. Don't watch it. It's called Tarot for Men. I'm really irritated, to be honest. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde or what, but it got me. Thank you. Thank you. The comments were just dumb. The description was clear as day about what it was about. I don't think it's that complicated. I told you guys I'm not nice. I'm just friendly. I think moving forward, what I'm going to be doing, as much as I want to be interactive in the chats, moving forward, I'm only going to be responding to my mods because I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. And it really should just be for my members who I can geek out with. So I think moving forward, if you're on YouTube, you can be a member. And I will geek out with you about astrology, anything you guys want to talk about. I'll talk in the chats, and we'll still do our Kiki sessions and do all signs readings. And they will be timeless. But I think moving forward, I just can't do with the rage baiting. I'm irritated. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to answer personal stuff. I'm just going to talk to the mods. If I see, I'm not going to try to respond to anything in the chats moving forward. I didn't understand when I first started why people didn't do it as readers, and I totally understand now because you can't. So that being said, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. I'm not going to be doing Aries and Pisces because it's easy for you. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. It's my channel. That being said, we're going to do water signs. Hi, Marmar. I really am going to say I'm going to be only speaking to my mods moving forward. And if I don't have mods in the chat at the time, it's fine. I know I see Marmar, so hello. But it really is only going to be to acknowledge something that my mods are telling me. If it's not, I'm just going to start ignoring it. I'm going to be doing water signs. Then I'm going to go into air. Then I'm going to go into earth. Then I'm going to go into fire today. And this is all signs. It's not just for men today, but yeah, this is going to be an all signs reading today. But when I say it's tarot for men, it's tarot for men. It's not to appease women. That's not the point of it. So really, it was nobody on TikTok, actually. It really was more it was more. It really wasn't like the people's on TikTok yesterday, so don't worry. It really was more about the comments after on YouTube that really bothered me. It wasn't really even the live chat itself that bothered me, and I love you guys speaking in the chats, and I want you guys to continue. It takes away from the reading, I think, and I just think it's better for the people watching overall. And I just realized it should just be for members only, that I spend that time with them. So yeah, I just got annoyed. I think it's Mercury retrograde, okay? Gemmies, Virgos are affected, and I'm heavily aspected by air. So, and then Cancer, it's in Cancer, so it's all in your feelings. So I think I'm just irritated. But that being said, I'm not mad. I'm just, like I said, moving forward, focusing on the reading. So I'm going to write down. Okay, so we got Cancer, then Scorpio, Pisces. Then we have Gemini, and it works because it's Cancer's birthday. So happy birthday to my Cancers. Gemini, Libra, Capricorn. Oh no. Aqua. Maybe I got some Capricorn Aquarius. I don't know. Then we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thanks, Gemini. Yeah, I really do this out on my own time, and I understand, like, I'm not always going to appease everybody, and I just understand the people are meant for me, will be with me and rock with me, and understand, like, I can't really talk in the chats because even though that's something I naturally do, like, if I'm walking by someone, like, even if I don't know them, I'm going to say hi. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. Like, when I walk, I say hi. It's kind of like when people enter my chat, I want to say hello, but it's just not going to work as I like, because it's just, there's a lot of rage baiters out there, and it just doesn't work. And I understand why people don't. So I don't want to be repetitive, but it is what it is. So we're going to start with Cancer. This is who's got their eyes on you. And we're going to get started with Cancer. Let's see. Tell me about the person who's been noticing you for Cancers. Not that one. All right. Thank you, Marmar. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. I forgot to do one thing. All right. Got the 3 of Wands. Who's noticing you? Oh. Okay. So what I'm feeling here, Cancer, is the person who's got their eyes on you is someone who feels like you're having a glow up or you're moving on and they're noticing it. Okay, I feel here with the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, this person sees you moving forward or sees you maybe getting noticed. Maybe they see you getting hit on or complimented. Like if you have a social media presence, maybe they see that you get people saying, oh my God, you look so good. Or when you guys are out, people notice you, they don't like it. This is someone who honestly sometimes here may have put you down in the past. This could be a past person or this is just their energy. Sometimes they want to make you feel unconfident because they don't, like, they may be seeing you getting noticed and they don't want you to get noticed. I swear I've done this reading before for you, Cancer, a couple weeks ago. So it's kind of giving the same energy here where they're coming in wanting to put you down or wanting to level you down a bit because I don't like you getting noticed. I don't like you getting recognized. And when you're in a good energy, people naturally attract. So let me put you down a little bit. Let me put you down a peg or something. And I feel like they did this a lot. Like I feel like this person messed with your confidence. But now that you're kind of separated, I don't feel like this person's in your energy because I feel you're very in just seeing things very differently and wanting to do things for yourself, and that bothers them. With the Hangman in reverse, there's this feeling of they feel like you're putting on like as arrogant, like in an arrogant way, or they may feel like you're putting on and that you're just trying to get attention. But I don't feel that you're doing that. I just think you're enjoying people's time and wanting to be more open towards people, right? Page of Cups. It's like they're seeing you being more open to communication and receptive to new opportunities, and they don't like that because then what does that mean for them? They may also be apologizing or wanting to apologize to you because they're aware that they did these things. And if you have already called them out on their behavior, they're not okay with it. So they're not okay with that. They know what they did was not okay is what I'm getting. Like they know they shouldn't have done that to you. Tell me. They may not like a friend in your energy. There's something about they don't like that you have friends of the opposite sex. They don't like that you have friends. They feel like other people desire you. They may feel like their friends desire you or people around you desire you. They do not like it. They may feel like you say you're just friends, but you're not. And jealousy. And jealousy's here. So we have friendship, jealousy, desire. Some of you, this may just be a friend. And they get mad when they see you get hit on too. Like that's who's got their eye on you. Someone who says they're just your friend but is constantly getting mad, or, they get a little bit of an attitude and then they apologize for it later. Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for the follow. Thanks. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing so far. So let's see the energy that they're bringing in with you, just to double check. What is the energy that they're bringing in? They have an energy of, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, like they're refusing to compromise. Honestly, they may feel like they have more power in the situation, or they did, whether the fact that they acted like the more secure one, or they felt like they were the one with the more money, King of Pentacles. So with the Hope card, or the Star card being the Hope card, the Star card being here, they were hoping that they were hoping you'd compromise yourself in this situation, because they were the acclaimed one. They were the reliable one. They were the provider in the energy. So they were hoping that would be enough for you to compromise your own independence or your own energy. And so when you stand here in the Empress, they know that you're just such a nurturing, loving person, Cancer. And they don't like that, because they know that if you give that to everyone, what's left for them? So it's like they try to keep you away or dim you down a little bit. I think this person fully sees who you are and who you're becoming, and it's bothering them more. And I think that they appear very positive in your energy. They appear very reliable, but they also come with you having to compromise. They also come with them being extremely defensive and paranoid, possibly in jealousy over the fact of you being a bright light. Like, they don't like that. And they appear exactly how they're acting. So if you're like, that's not them, then that's not that, and then this is not your reading. But that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what they're feeling and thinking. How are they feeling towards Cancer? How are they feeling towards Cancer? Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Marmar. Okay, noted. I do feel this person's going to come in with an apology. They've had a hard time being very stubborn with you, only wanting it their way. It's their way or the highway. I feel like you're like, fine then. Like, I feel like you're standing 10 toes down or something. But here at the Death card, they're clearly not over it. And they're going to come back and have a conversation with you because they want to be fair, and they realize they're not being fair, or they're not willing to compromise when you're asking, only when they're asking. So I feel like they're going to let this go, or they're going to need a new perspective, because I don't feel that you're backing down and it needs to be equal. And it felt like you were compromising too much. So I feel like this person does want to give and wants to be fair to you, because they're going to have a new perspective. And that's how they're feeling, like they're gaining new insights or new perspectives on how you're feeling. So let's get into overall potential outcomes between you two and this person who has their eyes on you. They're going to work on it because they want to step up. I feel like this person wants to prove themselves to you a little bit, wants to make things better, wants it to be equal and give to you in the ways you want, and maybe even spoil you here. All right, this is my spoil card. It's not every tarot deck. It's just this dog's deck. It's like, she pretty. I'm going to spoil her. Like, this person wants to spoil you a little bit, may do something really sweet for you. I think it is your birthday, right? So happy birthday to you. But I feel like this person wants to be happy with you. They want to find a coming together moment where they make you feel good. I feel like this person definitely wants to do that and feels responsible for any behaviors that made you, they know they're responsible for making you feel indifferent or withdrawn from them. So I feel this person wants to come in with love, okay? So that's overall the outcome. I see them wanting to work this out with you. You could be dealing with an Aries here. I also see Libra and Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Leo. Strong water sign energy. Thanks, Aries, man. I appreciate you. And thank you, Marmar, as well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we are moving on towards Pisces. No, Scorpio. Oops. Sorry. Scorpio. All right. Sorry, Scorpio. I swear, ones that I tend to forget a lot are the fixed signs. Like, you guys like to remain quiet. Like Scorpios, I almost forgot Taurus the other day. Like, I always have to forget one. Yeah. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into it. The person who has their eyes on Scorpio. Who is the person who has their eyes on Scorpio? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Elise. I appreciate that. This person's been spending, you two are not in each other's vicinity, whether you decline to see them or they decline to see you. I'm feeling like there wasn't a follow through, or there's been distance between you two. This is someone who has their eyes on you, very attracted to you, could be an Aries or a fire sign, or Gemini even. But this is someone who you might have even already had a relationship with, or do they just feel a strong bond to you? If you don't know who this is, then this is not your message. Lovers means a soulmate energy, someone you're deeply tied to. So if you don't know, then it can't be you. This person who has their eyes on you, you know who it is. You feel them even in the silence. Because with the Page of Cups up reverse, it's kind of giving, not seeing each other, not speaking, but still feeling something energetically, because Queen of Wands is energy. And I feel that this person's still heavily connected to you. You feel like their draw. You feel their draw. This is someone who wanted to move forward with you, but why am I feeling like you didn't want to move forward with them? I feel like Scorpio is the rejector here, specifically. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer as well, but this is someone who wanted to move towards you, or there's long distance and wanted to put an effort, and I feel you said no. Let me get it depends on how I'm feeling in each read, but I do want a vibe check on you for this one, just so I can make out the situation. Vibe check on you. Yeah, you come off as the Emperor. Yeah, you made the decision. I want space. Or I'm taking space. And you might have done this. I tend to notice this with Pisces and Scorpios. They tend to give space to require dominance. It's intentional. And I feel like Scorpio, yeah, you did this out of like wanting more dominance or wanting more authority. So you pull back. And maybe it's not intentional. Maybe you're just not interested. But as you coming up in the Emperor, you were the reason why. So, okay, clear. So let's get into what's the energy they are bringing in, or what are they? Actually, let me start with their feelings. about you, and then we'll get into the energy they're bringing in. Because if there's distance, how can they, be bringing in energy? So let's get into the way that they're feeling for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, I'm way early because I wouldn't have been able to come on in the evening. So I have to do laundry. And if I did laundry now, then I wouldn't have done laundry later. So it's about my laundry. Page of Wands, Four of Cups being here. I feel like there's so much silence between you two. Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Oh, and then the Moon card between you. It's so funny, as it was like this, but the Moon card was hiding. They're curious. Page of Wands, they want to kind of come in to see how you would react. Like, are you withdrawing because you're not into me? Or are you withdrawing because you don't want to talk to me? Like, are you not into me, or are you doing this because this is all a game move? Like, this is a puzzle piece move. Hi, Debbie. Hi. So you are questioning that here with the Knight of Cups. You are questioning, okay, are you just they want to be loving towards you and seeing if you'd want to spend time with you. They've been thinking a lot about spending time with you or wanting to be with you, because the withdrawal is making them wonder, okay, wait, do you not like me? Do you not want me? Like, what's going on? So I feel like this person needs insight and might contact you out of the blue, or has been thinking or desiring to contact you out of the blue. The energy they're coming in with. Strong Knight of Cups energy, so strong Piscean energy, but I feel here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse, they want to work on making the situation better because they know why you went silent. Okay, got it. They know why you went silent. There was a reason for your silence. It wasn't just to get one on them. Like, I don't like the way you moved. Like, you play with me, I'm going silent. Like, I don't even need to speak. Your actions speak. The less you say, the more guilty they feel. Yes. The more guilty they feel. I feel with the Queen of Swords, they want to be honest that they know what they were doing, and that they should have been putting maybe more time and effort, and they know maybe you're tired of it, is what I'm feeling here, and they need to change it, and they need to make things right with you. There's a feeling of needing to make it right, getting things on the same page, making it clear. Again, Knight of Cups comes up again. I do feel that this person does want to maybe take you out or ask you out, wants to see you. They've been fantasizing a lot about you, and again, there's been a heavy desire for you, Scorpio. I do want to see you. I am drawn to you, and I want to make things clear that I do want to pursue you, or I want you. You want them to say that. You don't like, being in between. I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, we see the High Priestess here, Five of Pentacles. It kind of brought an insecurity in you. I mean, it kind of hurt your feelings too. There's a huge reason for the silence. So I feel like this person wants to pour more into you. All right, so let's get into the potential outcomes here for you two. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Potential outcomes here for you. I don't know, because for you, you don't like the way this person has made you feel, and you're looking at putting your time and energy, and there's an inward knowing that they're making you feel some type of way. That's why you backed up. There was a reason for you backing up. It wasn't a game. It wasn't for, an intentional situation like maybe in previous times, or it wasn't anything like that. I just don't like what you're showing me. Period. I do not like what I'm seeing from you. This is not what I want to see. So why would I continue with something that reflects back something I no longer want, or something that gives me anxiety or makes me feel like I need to withdraw? Yeah, Four of Swords. I don't think you're going to respond back because of whatever they did here with the Six of Cups in reverse. Just doesn't make you feel good. I don't like what you did, and I'm not. You're gonna. It's your behavior. You're gonna do it again, and it's that alone. That's the kind of behavior you want to act like. You want to be like that. At one point, you'll do this again. Like, yeah, you messed up, and I appreciate you coming towards me, but you have this feeling of, no, you're gonna do it again, because this is more about who you are, and that's where I have the issue. Because if I accept this, and I'm saying this is me too, like I accept this behavior, and I can't, and I know this is not gonna be the only time you do this to me. It's just who they are. That's all I'm getting. It's who they are that bothers you. And if you were to accept, what are you looking at? Your own reflection. No, inwardly, I just know, like, I need to invest my time elsewhere, and I need to heal from this. I don't like what they did. Oof. All right. Yeah, they got their eye. I don't care if they come back. They get the silent treatment from Scorpio. Virgo Pisces. Virgo Gemini. Libra Pisces. Pisces. Gemini, Aries, Cancer, all right, moving on to Pisces. I'm going to say this. We're moving on to Pisces. I'm going to say this because I understand some people didn't hear the intro. I'm no longer going to be responding in the chats. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde and maybe it just highly affects me. I just feel like a lot of people are rage baiting. And I know that the people in the chat that I've seen all the time are not. So hello, but I'm just going to stick to talking for people and members moving forward, and just keeping the readings about the readings and not looking at the comments. So I appreciate you all saying hello, and I want to say hi to everyone. But I think moving forward, it'll just be better for me. So you guys can have conversations in the chat. Please do. But I'm not going to be responding as much because I just feel the way that I feel. I'll respond to my mods, Debbie and Marmar, and if I see someone helping in the chat like Aries Man, I will talk about the chat or a timestamp if needed by them. But anyone else, it's a no. Unless I'm doing a members reading, I will kiki and talk about astrology and all the weird stuff that I like talking about. Moving forward, I'm just the zodiac sign. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna get into Pisces. That's the last time I'm repeating that. So if you guys, Marmar, Debbie, or anyone who's like assisting with timestamps, just say that in the chat. Like, I'm totally fine with you guys having convos, but or letting me know the zodiac sign. I'm totally here for you guys talking in the chats. I'm not gonna be heavily in it. Okay. Pisces. Let's see who's got their eyes on Pisces. Who's got their eyes on Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is someone, the person who's got their eyes on you right now is someone who feels a disconnection from you or felt like they valued it more than you did. With the Two of Cups being here, I feel like this person wants to put in effort, but doesn't want to ruin the friendship or doesn't want to make things worse by emotionally dumping on you. So they're trying to keep the peace or keep it mutual. I feel like they intuitively know right now that you just want to be friends. It's like, we don't need to talk about it because I know off the way that you're treating me that you're changing. Like, either you changed up on them or they know that you're investing somewhere else, I feel. And so it's like, it doesn't need to really be said. I know how you're moving and that speaks. So this person's following your moves and they can feel you emotionally. That, see, like when Pisces is done, it can hurt, but it's a silent hurt to me because it moves but doesn't speak it. Because yeah, that's how Pisces like to move. Because I want to keep it friendly. I never intend to hurt someone. I feel like that's Pisces motto. It's like, I feel like speaking on it when it's obvious, we don't need to speak on it. So I feel like that's how you're moving. This person still wants to be friends, but is trying to be patient or understanding. They feel like you're unaware of it, like you're unaware of how they feel, that some of them feel like you're playing hard to get and you're not. You actually mean it, is what I'm getting. Some of them, for some, they understand. Some of them may be feeling like you're playing hard to get when really, I need a vibe check on you too, I guess. When really you're just going quiet and not taking energy, not putting your time and energy into them. So let me see here. This is giving like you friend zoned them, or you're just keeping it friendly at this point. And they may feel like you're just playing it cool, or it's a move, but it's not. Like, I mean it. I don't know why I have to keep saying I mean it. But let me see with you, how do you feel about this person? How does Pisces feel about this person? Vibe check on Pisces real quick. I feel right now you do trust this person and you enjoy them. Page of Pentacles is something that, you enjoy your time and effort with them. But you're trying to find your direction right now. And you're trying to move forward, but you don't know where it's really taking you. And I feel that right now you are going inwardly to seeing where you really should go here with the Hermit card. It's giving, I'm not really sure if you're what I want. So I'm going to go inward and try to figure this out. And I need my space from you. But with the Emperor being here, I feel that, yeah, you're trying to stay focused or disciplined and you need your space. I think you also know that if you still talk to them as much as you did, you'd hurt them. And I don't want to confuse them. So with the Tower card, there may be sudden changes, but you're starting to distance yourself intentionally, I feel, because I don't feel like I want to commit. I don't want to commit. So that's where I'm getting from you. So let's see their feelings and their thoughts. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, or maybe even a Virgo. Let's see the energy that they're bringing in towards you. What is the energy they're bringing in? What is the energy of this person? Well, they are acting like they're also lightening their load with the Ten of Wands. They are acting independent from you. And with the Star card being here, I feel like they're hopeful that something could work out, but they're still a little guarded. And I think they want to integrate with you, but I feel like you both are kind of reflecting each other in a way. Like you both are giving out, I enjoy spending time with you and I'm unaware of what this means to me. I think for you, you're going inward to find those answers. I feel like this person's letting time go on and seeing what happens. But I do feel that there's someone who values it more, one or the other. But I feel like they're trying to invest in you. And I feel like you're pulling back. Okay. Let's see how they feel about Pisces here. How do they feel about Pisces? This person might be a little bitter or feeling betrayed by you on the fact that you kept things uncertain. You kept things in a stagnant situation. There could be some travel issues if you guys are farther away from one another. And that you they feel like there's a releasing needing to happen. But there was also dependency needed, that they were too dependent on you. I feel like it just lacks direction. It lacks direction. It's kind of a waste. It's not that you don't care about this. I don't want to say it's a waste of time. It's just like, where's this going? It's just kind of going nowhere. It's a little bit of a distraction maybe, but it's not real. And I think you're having, a moment where maybe you're not seeing that this could be real for you. With the High Priestess in reverse, it feels like there's secrets. They feel that you're hiding something. Like, if you're not investing in me, why aren't you investing in me like you used to? Let's see here. Why aren't you wanting to come closer to me? Why aren't you trying to see me anymore? Why aren't you trying to come together like you did? Well, the Moon card shows up here in your energy, which means you are hiding something. And I think that you're highly intuitive. And again, it's like, I just want to keep the peace. It's like they may be asking if you're seeing someone and you're like, like, I feel this is a friend who's asking you what you've got going on, even though they've messed with you, like bad decision. Yeah, there is. I feel that you're hiding it, because even when I'm trying to read you, it's like you're very hard to read. It's like, yes, there's a secret, but I want to say I'm just open to love. But with the Five of Wands, it shows a power struggle. That shows competition. And I'm not really sure, and I'm choosing to go this direction, which is what I was saying. I did feel like there was someone else, but I feel like you're really not wanting to speak on anything else. Yeah, it's like I'm just single and like trying to go through the trial. I'm not sure what I want, but I'm allowed to do that because we're not together. Knight of Cups, Hierophant. Yeah, there's options in love, but I don't know if I want commitment right now. And so that could be something on your mind, is you're not really sure if you want commitment. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing overall in your energy, but let's get into the potential outcomes here between you two. You will be making a decision because over time, like, time is going to kind of, right, like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like there will be a turning point, and I think you're just going to become defensive over it. Like, I think you're compassionate and you're understanding, but you're just not willing to move in that direction. And I feel like you need something you can trust. Okay. And it's just like something here is like you're quiet about where you're moving. You're quiet about where you're going. You are going somewhere, but you're very quiet about it, Pisces. And it's just maybe too new, or it's just something you want to keep to yourself. But there is a friend or someone else you are desiring. 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, someone that is very, I don't want to talk about, I feel like I don't want to talk about it, but it's yes, there's someone else. So we won't talk about it then. I'll keep that for Pisces, but I see you moving in a different direction. I'm sorry for anyone cross-watching for Pisces, but you know. Yeah, you want to be hush-hush about where you're going or where you're moving. I feel like you're moving. I don't know if you're moving on from someone else, but you are moving, but you see that? It's like quiet about my moves. Because I don't want to lie. That's the thing. I feel like there's something about I don't want to lie. And I haven't seen the Seven of Swords shown up one time. So this is not the fact that you're lying. It's more a quiet energy that you are moving away without having to say it. And when they ask to hang out, it's like, no, or can we talk? I'm busy right now. Why are you busy? They know why you're busy. When you're just gonna say, oh, I'm making dinner. Yeah, but with who? Or oh yeah, I'm playing video games. But who's on the it's like, but with who? And I think you don't have to say that, and you're not going to. So it's like it's open-ended, and I think it's your open-endedness that they're sussing it out. Anyway, I'm over it. That's it. That's the potential outcomes here. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, an Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces. So that's who's got their eye on you. Someone who's figuring out what you're doing. Moon card came up twice. Pisces, but that might just be your energy showing up. I'm seeing 10, 10, 10, and I'm seeing a lot of higher numbers here than 9s, 10s are coming out. So I think they just wanted it more. Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, I don't know why I'm hearing this song by The Cult, and it's like, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna run away. And then I don't know if G-Eazy made like a rap to it or someone made a rap to that, but I just keep hearing, I'm gonna run away. So it's like you're trying to I don't think you're running, I just think you're being a little bit elusive here is what I'd say. All right. Ooh, yours was juicy. All right, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, your readings have been interesting. I swear, the summer heats up and so does Gemini's readings. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for you. I wish I had my water next to me, and I'm realizing I don't, and I'm feeling kind of like I wish I did. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Collective energy. Who's got their eyes on Gemini? Geminis, how you doing with Mercury retrograde, Gemini? It's fun. Someone's spying on you, Page of Swords, Gemini. Or maybe there's somebody new who's got your eye, who you've been talking to, but they're still spying. No, wait. Spoke too soon. There is someone here with the Six of Cups in reverse who is still attached to the past and is idolizing you. I feel that this person maybe wants to talk to you, wants to see how you're doing, wants to take accountability, but they're worried about being vulnerable, about how they feel about you. It's like, I want to open up, but I'm a little nervous to see what you would say. I don't know how you'd take it. Okay, so there's someone who does really care for you or loves you, but feels like I'm uncomfortable being vulnerable with you, Gemini. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. Because maybe they tried in the past to be vulnerable and you didn't receive well, or I feel like there's a feeling of fear or a feeling of rejection here. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's been an ending between you two. Like something had to end in their life, or, they may be having, what maybe a hard part of this portion of them is that they need to be vulnerable and they're not willing to. And, nobody's yeah, some people are mind readers, but I feel still hungry mouths don't get fed. And it's like this person's had a really hard time being vulnerable, but they feel like there's this inner calling in them that they just need to say it. I just need to come out and speak my piece or speak my truth because it's my responsibility for the way I feel. And if I'm upset about something, then I need to speak it outwardly. I feel like this person really wants to speak or say, realizing they need to do something. So that they can just something needs to end. And whether I say I'm done or I speak my truth to you, I want to be direct or I want to be real. They've been fighting themselves a lot about reaching out to you. They feel like you've moved on. They were like, what's the use? Like they'll talk themselves out of reaching out to you a lot of times, even though they want to. 5 check on you. Well, you're at peace. You're kind of to yourself anyways. I don't think you're angry at this person. I think you've made peace with whatever happened. But you also may not know whatever they need to get off their chest, right? It's like you don't see it coming is what I'm getting. Like you don't really you may be like, I don't even know who you're talking about. But they have the inner calling here, the Judgment and the 6 of Swords. You felt like it's like, when you move on finally or you're over the situation, that's when people come in. This is what that's giving. It's like it's not for you. This is for them. And so if they're cross-watching, hoping, what is Gemini sensing? They're not sensing anything because this is your inner journey cross-watcher. But for the Geminis, yeah, I feel like you've moved on from it or you found your own peace because you inwardly did the work. Like your mission out of this relationship was solved for you and you found a way to move forward. Because if someone's hiding or secretive or holding something back, how is that on your burden to bear? It's not. And so you were easier to move on because it's not your burden. It's their vulnerability. So that's why you're detached from this. So I feel like you've kind of moved on your journey. So it's not really on. I feel like you're very distant from this, whatever this person, or there's distance between you two, or there's been time that's gone on. So I don't feel like you feel any which way. And if this person contacts you, I don't think you see this coming. Or if they have to reveal something to you, it's out of sight, out of mind. It's a surprise kind of giving. Like, not like it's intentional, but yeah. I feel like this is someone here you were attracted to, but had no choice but to walk away because I think you're a very independent person, Gemini, and you know what's yours and you know what's not yours. And I think that's one of the dualities and one of the great things about being a Gemini is you can see what's yours and you can see what's others and you know how to detach when you need to. And in this situation, even if you were attracted to them, even if you liked them, whatever the situation was, I will not lose myself to this person. No matter how attracted I am, this tactic or whatever they did or however everything went wrong, I feel like you're at peace with them. I really don't feel like you wish anyone well ill. But it's just like I'm attracted to you. I'm always going to be like, I always will have an attraction towards you. But at the end of the day, my emotions have been withdrawn from you because I'm independent from this. You're standing up as the Nine of Pentacles. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Out of the minor arcanas, I love the Nine of Pentacles because she just kind of sits there and knows what's hers. And so you're self-sufficient, you're kind of standing in a place of just, I'm not saying everything's sunshine and rainbows for you, but I'm saying you know that you were a little bit detached no matter how attracted you were. Okay. So that you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. Maybe you have that in your chart as well. I just feel a detachment overall from you. Okay. Let's get into their feelings for you, Gemini. Their feelings for Gemini. Honestly, it's giving very cautious and obsessive about you. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they have been pretty obsessive. I feel like a Knight of Pentacles in reverse is can just trying to work towards being in a better place. I feel this person wanted to be independent from you. Like, I'm trying to get over Gemini. I'm trying to get over Gemini. It's been a really hard time for them to get over it, to work through it, to find their own independence out of this. I think you found it faster. They've been very quiet and just trying to build their confidence, trying to work on their insecurities. I feel like one of the huge reasons why you didn't work is even though you saw them confident, they felt very insecure. I feel like they could have been putting on for you, and you may not have even known, because sometimes, you're just enjoying the moment, you're enjoying the time, you're not thinking too hard. Maybe there was a lightheartedness to you. I just feel like you don't know how difficult it's been for them. I feel it's been really hard for them to work on themselves and get over you. With the Devil card being here, there's still a hopelessness. Like, will I ever get over Gemini? Like, I always try to get over this person, and I care too deeply for them. What the hell? They really do care about you a lot. And very quiet about how much they care. And in their feelings, they still want to work on it with you. They don't see anybody but you. It's like if they've been working on themselves, working on their finances, working on their career, working on their body, but it was all for you, is what I'm getting. It's all for you. Even if they don't recognize that's why they were doing it, I feel like they're a workaholic. Even if they're not obsessive about you, Gemini, they're a workaholic because of you, because that was the only way they could get their mind off of you was by working. Like, it's bad. Whatever this is bad. Like, this person's in it, and you're like so far removed from it, which is the craziest part. Or now you are. And this person's defensive because they've wanted things to change for a while, but they're unsure if it'll ever be the right time. Will it ever work out? Will you ever open up to me or love me? Like, there's a lot of what ifs, and this person gets really drowned in their emotions. I feel like you have no idea who this, like, you're far away from it. You're far removed from it. Okay. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces. All this pentacle energy. I work. This person's a workaholic. That is one indicator. If you've known someone who maybe even couldn't even make time for you, Gemini, that's who this person is. They're like a workaholic. They couldn't even make time for you. Maybe that's why it didn't work, because you were asking for more. They couldn't give it or something like that. Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, like, if this person like hit you up, I keep getting you'd be like, hey, what's up? Like, as if it's no big deal to you. Well, they're having like anxiety and heart palpitations through the phone, because it's like they they care about you, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm good, how are you? Like, I feel that if this person contacted you, you would just treat them normally. You wouldn't think anything of it. Like, nice to talk to you, I'm glad you called, how are you doing? Like, you wouldn't think this person like just like been overwhelmed and worried about how you're going to respond to them. Like, all the worries that this person has doesn't even cross, like, isn't, again, it's not your burden to bear because they're the ones who want to contact you, right? So that's what it's giving, is like, this person's stressed out, and you just, if you were to talk to them, you'd be chill, normal, keeping it nice, and they'd be stressed out if you would even answer the phone. I think you would, but like, again, they get in their head. All right, let's get into the potential outcome here. I feel these readings are going to be long, even though I thought they were going to be short. I don't think so. Potential outcomes. They're fighting with the decision to call you. They want to talk to you. I keep getting that. And then it's like there's this battle between themselves, because they may still be upset with you or hostile in the fact you just moved on, or the way that you do things is very cold, or very like, oh, who cares? I care, Gemini. I care. You know, it's like this, who cares? Whatever, it's fine. They care. Like, it's not as light as, maybe you view it. To them, it's a big deal. And sometimes that makes them hostile or angry with you, that you just, I'm getting, why so serious, like a Joker energy. But that's how you naturally come across. But it's like, when you're talking about someone's emotions and their feelings for you, that's why this person's scared to be vulnerable with you. And like, they're fighting themselves. They're a little bit having a battle and this is why I'm saying it's an inner thing, because the Judgment card came out again, which means they're fighting their own decisions. They're having realizations about their own decisions. And they just want to say, F it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to reach out, because I'm seeing the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I'm going to do it because I feel like I want to. And, I've gotten to a place where I'm independent enough that, it's not a big deal to contact you. Like, I feel like this person's having a conversation with themselves. But Ace of Wands here, I feel like this person's just going to do it out of the blue. And they're going to be holding back a lot when they talk to you. Yeah, they're going to, like, hold back, like, things about their life. Like, the real things that have gone on, they don't, like, they'd be like, I've just been working. How are you? They definitely are going to want to have a casual conversation, but they also here want to take accountability for something with the Justice card, or they want you to know that something you did really did affect them more than you think. Like, I just need to say this thing, or I need to state something that inwardly was bothering me, and I just need to say it one time and one time only, because I don't know. I feel like someone really just wants to get it off their chest. They need to confess something. Okay. Could we deal with a Libra, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Libra. All right, and that's what I see here for Gemini. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I really wish my water wasn't in my car. I'm like so bummed about that. Hold on, let me get something though. I need to sip. Hold on. Sorry, Libra. It'll be really quick though. Don't worry. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see who's got their eyes on Libra. I need to change the time. Hold on. You're welcome, Regina. All right, let's get into Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, collective of Libra. Let's see who's got their eyes on the Libra collective. All right. I don't know, Libra's going to take this one. What I'm feeling here for Libra is there's someone having anxiety and trying to think very logical here. And could be dealing with another air sign, but someone has a hard time developing feelings for you more than this. And I feel here with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, or they feel you're detached or they're detached. I want to say that this person is the detached one and they feel bad about it. With the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's like I see clearly what you're saying. And the truth of the matter is that I understand and can make peace with what you're saying and diffuse it because I can feel how you feel. And with the Three of Cups, it's like I enjoy spending time with you. I love being out with you and I love being in your energy. And I feel like we have a great time together. But I don't see it succeeding outside of this. I don't see it going anywhere further, whether that's a situationship or a friendship or an in-between. I see us as hookup buddies more than I do us being in a long-term commitment. So with the Page of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my efforts when I know how I see this? It's like their heart's not in it. It's like I have love for you, but not in that way. Not in that way. And so I feel like this person is not taking accountability for that. Like they know that they feel that way and they see it very clearly of where it's going. And whether they're giving you all the love and blah, blah, blah in the world and they're telling you this and telling you that, the truth of the matter, that's how they really feel. They love spending time with you. They love going out with you. Maybe you're good eye candy. Like being around you gets them looked at. Like there's other reasons for being with you. I feel like there's another intention than just this or just that. Okay? That's what I feel. Let me get into their real feelings here, and then I'm going to vibe check you. I feel again, it's like this person feels like either one of you has more emotions than the other. I'm not staying away from that because when I see the Queen of Pentacles, the interesting thing is the Two of Cups comes here, but then the King of Cups in reverse comes out, and I'm like, okay. What is that? Why would someone come in as the Queen of Cups and then also come in as the King of Cups? They're not trustworthy, but they come off extremely understanding, extremely supporting, extremely loving, acting like they're coming towards with you. But it is out of the opportunities you bring with the Ace of Pentacles. And you're not going to like this read, Libra, and that's fine. I know I know you want to go find a male tarot reader who has a pretty nice smile to tell you that that guy's in love with you. You deserve better. You should be single, blah, blah, blah. Go find that reader. Bye-bye. But I'm telling you the truth. Like this person is coming off very loving. This person is acting like they're moving forward with you. But there is something here where they have a whole nother intention. Okay? They do. New beginnings here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's not all as it seems. And sometimes with this King of Cups, he's very manipulative. He isn't trustworthy, but he feeds into your emotion. You could be dealing with a water sign here. You know, there's someone who's someone who can almost like counsel you away and show up as a supportive friend. And that's maybe even how it started between you two. But there's reasons. There's reasons for being with you. This person is honestly, it's like they put in a lot of effort to make you feel loved, is what I feel here. They're very persistent in making it appear that way. This is odd. Okay. Let's get into, so that was their feelings. I want to vibe check you. See if you see this or you don't see it. What do you feel about this person? I need to get a vibe check on Libra. I hate to say this, but okay. Do any of you guys watch Love Island? Because it's giving like Trinity to me. Like Trinity and that guy. Like they appear as the most loving, best couple in the house right now, but that man, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. You know, that's like, this is the, I guess I'm just trying to make it make sense to you guys, like what it feels like to me, so that you have some type of understanding of what I'm talking about. I wonder what her sign is. All right. You sense it. I think you've had conversations with them about it and they acted like they didn't maybe know what you were talking about, but you've been sensing a withdrawal, the energy from them. It's an energy feeling. It's not in what they say. They may act like they're jealous too, like they may appear like they like that they're worried about you, you know, like turning it around. But I feel that you feel very withdrawn and you're aware that things will change. Like you can feel it before it happens, because Libras are intellectually a little bit ahead. So no water sign can really get into the mind of an air sign like that. That's why I don't find air and water to be the most compatible, but we're not going to get into that part. But I feel that you feel it. You feel it before it happens, because I don't know, something's off in the energy. It's not about the way that you feel about them. It's about the energy. Like you're very withdrawn from them too, though. You're acting a little bit less than they are. Like you've seen them put more of the effort. But there's something very quiet that you're not even talking about, where you don't see the direction in it with the star card in reverse either. I think there's a natural care for one another. Okay, so let me be. I think there's a friendship going on. And I think you guys will always care for each other. I don't think you see this person as a future partner. And that's that. And that's that. And that's where it is. But we'll get into the potential outcome here. I think there's a knowing that there will be an end. Like there is no doubt that there is an ending coming. I think you trust in the ending more than you do the future. And it doesn't bother you because, you don't want there to be any bad blood. Like when I'm seeing Queen of Wands and Three of Swords, it's kind of interesting. It's almost it's giving performance, I'd rather, you just don't, I don't know, there's something inwardly, you don't see it succeeding. And whether they made you feel some type of way energetically, Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, yeah, the potential outcome here is it'll only hurt the more it goes on. Because you'd have to invest in them, and you would have to draw, like, the energy that would have to be drawn in to be sincere. It's like, I don't see this like as a sincere, loving relationship, and inwardly I know it, and I trust in how I feel. I know it's going to end, but I think you're just enjoying their time. They might be attractive, and that you are attracted. This isn't about attraction. This is about knowing where it's going, and it's just that on both your ends, you both see the end. And it doesn't mean it has to be dramatic or terrible or painful. It means I can see it, and I feel like we need a conversation. We need to have a conversation because I want just to be honest about where I'm at and take accountability, because we need to have this conversation so no one gets hurt. Yeah, Empress in reverse, I don't see it happening. So there will be a conversation that we don't see it working out. But I don't know right now. In due time, I hear. In due time. Okay, could be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. Told you water. Libra, maybe, like yourself. Scorpio, Aquarius. Scorpio, Gemini. Cancer. Oh my God. Water. That's all I get. Water sign. Libra, Scorpio, Libra. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Marmar. Okay. So we're going to deal with Aquarius. We're going to get into who's been catching. Well, no. Wait. Sorry. Who's got their eyes on Aquarius? Who's got their eyes on Aquarius? Okay. Aquarius, with Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands, this is someone that you may be friendly with who is very attracted to you. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. There's someone that maybe you enjoy spending your time with. I feel that this person is very insecure about going for it or moving towards it. They're feeling like they don't know how to be vulnerable with you about how they feel. They're feeling very restricted. But there's a lot of passion for you. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is someone who can't stop thinking of, can't stop wondering what if, or what, maybe if I put my time and energy, what could happen, but I don't know how to do it. So they feel, this is hard. I don't know what to do. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. They're kind of like all over the place. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm unsure. Why? Why are they unsure? Oh. Because it already ended with the Death card and the Hangman. Like, it's already ended, but they were wondering if something new could happen, or you've already told them no once before. This could be someone you said no to, or this is someone that is going through an ending and is having a hard time starting something new. But then when I look at this, like the Three of Pentacles in reverse, like they didn't act accordingly in the past. They didn't act right in the past. They messed up previously. They don't know if you can trust them again. Oof. I'm getting like a lot of silence. I don't know how attached you are. Either you said no already, or they know you do not trust them. They already messed up. And I feel like it took one time and one time only or something like that. So getting like an awkward silence. I feel like you might, even in the past, you might have been disinterested or you acted bored. So I feel like the person likes you. I don't know if it's it's an acquainted love situation. All right, let me get a vibe check from you just to make sure. How do you feel about this? This is how they see it. Let me see how you feel about this person. They're not wrong. You are withdrawn from it. There were other people. I feel like the energy were giving wasn't what you wanted. And it was like, oh, boring. I tell people this all the time about Aquarians. If you look at an Aquarius, what is the opposite of Aquarius? A Leo. That is what they like. And when Leos like someone, they're very affectionate. They're very giving. They're very open. Like, they got this big heart energy. That's what Aquarius likes. And people think because Aquarius is so distant that they don't like that shit. I'm telling you, they like it. They like it if they like you. But that's why sometimes they got to be friends first, because they have this feeling of an unsurety. I don't know if and so it makes you feel unsure as a person, I'm sure. But yeah, I feel like you were fighting yourself with it. It was like you were kind of bored with it, and you might have had other options, and you told them what you wanted, and it's like it just feels like they just were not collaborating with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They know that they weren't. So you were, there was an argument about what you desired and they weren't willing to give it. There was a fight, like a push and pull energy. Even if it wasn't an actual communicative fight, some of you it was, there was definitely a power struggle. And it was a push pull that wasn't pulling in your favor. So you said bye. And they know that. They did that intentionally because it caused an illusion in you to feel like they had the power, right? It's a confidence thing because they wanted the power. I think you did want them, actually, but it's like, it's the power struggle shit, the back and forth. It made you tired. It made you just give up. I'm over it. I'm giving up. And they thought you were going to pull in. Like, they thought they got the fish, they're reeling it in. No, you swear, you were like, man, no, you're not catching me on this. I'm out. That's what I think happened. I think they thought you were going to become more attached. And you became detached. Didn't work. Yeah, you're like, F this. I'm going to go around someone who's collaborative and wants me then. You think you're my only option? Hell no. Like, I think this is someone you dated maybe. Or there was no title between you two anyways. Like, I feel like there's there's a detachment for you. I think you were attracted to them. I think you liked them, but too much. I was so unsure, and they were keeping, like, they thought they were pulling me in when in fact I was getting bored and thinking I could go be successful with someone else. Bye. I'm just getting an Aquarius who's like, you really thought this was the kind of energy? You really thought I was that one? I'm not that one. You got the wrong one. I hear the dog barking. Like, I think you knew what they were doing, and you were like, all right, bye. No. I'm going to go where it's successful. This illusion, oh no, there's no illusion. I see right through your BS. Could be dealing with a Pisces. If someone's trying to pull back from an Aquarius, just know Aquarius knows what you're doing. Don't do it. Don't do it. They got 2020. All right. They got 2020 vision. That's what I'm seeing here, 2020. All right. They got 2020 vision. They see it. They know it. Don't pull that. You do that, I'm going to go elsewhere. Pull away. Pull away then. Yeah, you were like, pull away then. Bye. Let me get into, okay, so that was something of a connection between, that's how you feel. You feel bored or disinterested in the antics. Could be dealing with Pisces here. Or a water sign maybe, but strong Pisces energy. Pisces comes again in the Scorpio card. So let's see their feelings, and then we'll get into the energy they're bringing. Or did I? Yeah. Wait, no, I already did their feelings. This is someone who knows it's over and wants to. No, I didn't do their feelings. That was a question I had. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where it was. Okay. Got it. Cleared. They're indecisive about being vulnerable. You know, they don't really want to, they're having a hard time making that decision. I feel that this person is holding back out of remembering the past. They've had a hard time moving forward with you, and they are holding back, but they want to communicate that they're maybe that they've moved on. It's like, who gives a, then move on. Then move on then. But that's what it's giving. It's like this person's been contemplating. It's like, I have feelings for you, but I don't know if I should move on. Like, I'm trying to move on from you. but I don't know how because I still have feelings for you. That's how they feel. They feel very indecisive. Okay. They may have told you, like, oh, I'm moving on, or I'm choosing someone else, or they may tell you that, and nope, they're not. I don't know. I feel like they were playing a lot of, like, even though to you, you didn't, I don't know. I'm getting something's off with them. All right. They're living in regret about the past. It's like they want to move forward towards you, but they know you're going to be defensive about the past. And that just is stopping them because it's like they have to take responsibility, but they don't feel like that it's about trust. Can you move forward and trust me? And there's a big feeling of them not sure how you're going to handle that. And that's, I feel, where there's an unknown. Let's see what the energy that they are. The energy is bringing, I want to come towards you. Yeah, that's what the energy is bringing. I want to come towards you. But I don't want you, like, I think there's an issue of them owing something to you and them being in debt to you for an F up. And that means, like, how am I overcoming this obstacle? Are we ever going to let this go? Are you ever going to forgive me? And there's a feeling of, like, am I just owed to you? Is it never going to go away? Is it always going to be that? Like, there's a worry or a doubt that you'll really accept an apology. Like, you can accept an apology, but you may not forget it, right? And so it's like, are you going to be able to let this go? And I feel like there's a part of this person that doesn't think you can or want to, which you may not, but that's the energy they're coming in. Can you just forgive me? I just want to come towards you and, you know, apologize and try to move forward. Let's see how Aquarius would take that. You'd explore it, but you would be indecisive. You don't know if you'd really be able. I feel like you'd have to let time speak. I can't say what would happen. I'm looking at their actions. Yeah, you're gonna, if you may not say no to this person, but you would look at their actions, and the moment you catch a whiff of something, you'd be done. So that's how I feel about Aquarius. If you're wondering, if you're checking out on Aquarius, like, your actions will speak, because whatever you did, their actions will speak. So with the Wheel of Fortune, let it move in the direction. Show me. It's not like I want you to show me, but it's like, if you're saying that these were the circumstances and this and that, and you are actually interested, if you're interested, I will have no question, because I know what it feels like when someone's interested in me, right? Right. And they weren't acting, they were playing a little bit here. So I think you're letting, I don't think it's a no, it's a, I'm not sure. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm going to let time show me. Right? All right. So that's what I'm seeing here on how you'd be. Let's get into the potential outcome of this, and then we'll move on to my earth signs. So we have the Magician here. So I feel like, again, this person is wanting things to change with you, and they want to show you that they want to show. They want to put in their time and effort. So I don't think this person's bluffing or BSing or something. I feel like they do really want to show you that the kind of person that they really are when they fully are giving. But there could be like a tail between their legs kind of energy here with the Sun card in reverse. It's giving a little bit of pessimism or like a sadness. Like why they're like they wanting to change things and be open to love, but they're appearing sad or sorrowful about the love they gave you. It's like I want forgiveness. I don't know if this person's even okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this person's wanting to be with you or just wanting to apologize. Because they come in with their tails between their legs, like, I'm sad and I feel bad because I want things to change, or I wanted to be with you. It's like they're coming in with a sadness to them. It's like, why would you be like that unless you need to be like you're apologizing, right? Like that's what it feels like to me with the Sun card in reverse and the Ace of Cups upright. I feel like this person's apologizing and they know that once you know, it could have been you're unaware of something. There's still a mystery to whatever they're trying to tell you. You may know something, but you don't know it all, Aquarius. So once they tell you hidden information, it's done. And I think they know that. Once you find out the truth, if they tell you it, they know that a chance of commitment or anything substantial with you is done. And that you will move forward and you will tell them you're done. So if they're hiding they could be, more, it's not necessarily to come in and change things to be with you. It's an apology. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. The truth always comes out. Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer. I feel like they sometimes think, what's the point if I can't give to it? Like, what's the point of apologizing? But it's for them. It's not for you. This is sounding similar to the Gemini reading. If you have a Gemini placement, extra confirmation. There's almost an energy, you shouldn't even want me back. That's what it's giving to me from this person. You don't deserve that, or you don't deserve this. This is someone taking somebody for granted. This is someone, I don't know. I do feel a sense of sadness here. And that Sun card in reverse just keeps indicating to me that there's something here. You shouldn't want me back. You shouldn't accept this kind of energy. I won't let you accept that even from me, or the fact that anyone would treat you like that. There's an underlining sadness to them in their own behavior and what they were doing. Okay? Weird. Aries. Don't you love that? You don't deserve that, but I did that to you. Don't you love that stuff? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You don't deserve that, but I did it. Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces. Sagittarius. They're indecisive. I don't know if this person does come towards you, to be honest. All right. They got their eyes on you. That does it. This is not a who's come, like if they come towards you. I didn't say that. This is a who's got their eyes on you. Remember that. And I think the potential here is indecisiveness. Again, if they come towards you, Aquarius, this is, I just want to apologize. All right, Taurus. On to the earth signs. So close. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is who's got their eyes on you. Who's got their eyes on Taurus? Could be a coworker or someone you spend time with in a group setting. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, someone you spend time with here and there. You enjoy their company. They enjoy yours. But I feel like they're realizing that they're very attracted to you. I feel like for you, you're like, duh. I don't know where that comes from, but you're like, duh. And then it's funny. And then I don't want to be here. It's, this person feels like they can't help but stay away from you, even when you are together. It's like just this draw to you, this desire for you, but they're confused if they should really give to this. Because they already decided maybe that you guys shouldn't, or we shouldn't do this. Maybe there's something like that going on. So they're indecisive. But that they do have their eye on you because they're heavily attracted and they enjoy their time with you. But they don't know if they should. They're worried about they're a more negative-minded person. Like they're thinking more about the negatives of what could happen than the positives is what I'm getting. But they desire you and they could see something with you. I feel like this person needs to let their guard down, but they're overly cautious with you. Let's get a vibe check on how you feel about this person. And if this doesn't sound like someone you're dealing with, then not your reading, right? Right. If you're alone and single, not dealing with anyone, I mean, why would someone have their eyes on you, right? Not your reading. Let's see how you feel about this person. Okay, I feel that you do sense that you could see something with them. You could sense a relationship forming. You could see each other together, especially since you're already in group situations. Again, what I am saying, if this does not align, if you don't have someone that you're dealing with and going out with and being social with, do you think this is your reading? No. So I'm being very specific, and I know I'm getting sharp with my tongue. Again, it could be Mercury retrograde, but it also is the reason why I'm saying this part is because don't make it fit if it doesn't sound like your situation. I'm not here to fit everybody's need. I'm here to let the cards speak. Okay? So know what's yours and what's not. That being said, with the Empress and the Four of Wands, this is someone you enjoy spending your time with and you go out socially. Okay? That is this person. With the Ace of Pentacles being here, it's that you do see something with them because you guys are already social and you go out, you already know there's a flirtation. It's like we're already acting like when we're together, we act like we're together. So of course, like I can trust in seeing something future. And it's just like, I just need you to step up though and like take the authority, step up. You could be a feminine, right? We see an emperor and an empress. Like it's a true pair. It's like we could be if you stepped up this way, but you ain't stepping that way. And it's like you need to be accountable. You need to be, and I think you're holding them there. I think you need to hold them accountable, right, Taurus? And I think that there is a fantasy feeling around them. You feel like you're prone to fantasies of what could be, but in actuality, they need responsibility and they're acting careless. And you need them to have faith in the beginning and not be negative minded. So it's like, I need you to show up in the ways that you should be showing up in my standards. Okay, T, Taurus. I love sometimes dealing with Tauruses. They just have this feeling of what they deserve and how they should want it and that you should act accordingly, and I love it. So I feel like you do want more romance and you wish that they would, like, it's like, why can't you're already like, you're halfway there. Just go full throttle. It's like, come on. And it's like you're on the sideline watching your person being like, go, go, go. Like you're cheering them on from the sideline. But it's just like, I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not going to do it for you. You got to want it. You got to be the one to step in. And you're right. I'm not trying to tell Taurus that they're right, but yeah, you're right. Like, yes, I'm Team Taurus here. Yes, I agree, Taurus. All right. Could be dealing so far. We see Aries, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Libra. Aries, Pisces, Libra. All right, I'm going to put those cards back. Let's see. So that's a quick vibe check. Let's see the energy they're bringing in. What is the energy they're bringing towards Taurus? They're confusing. They come into you very confusing. Honestly, they could be very charming towards you, warm, inviting, and keeps you in anticipation, which kind of creates this little bit of an anxiety in you. I think you get excited when you get to see them, and I think you're attracted. I think there's an attraction between you two. But they're acting very independent from you. They're acting very self-absorbed, and they're blurring lines. And I feel that there's a conversation that you've already had, and this person's lied to you already, or done something that, wasn't right here with the Seven of Swords. Could have been dishonest, lied, could have, they could have been honest that they were single and seeking other options. But they're giving player energy. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, player. And they're holding back on the relationship. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This person's a player, holding back, creating illusions and lies. And all at the same time, making it like they want you. And they do want you, but they don't want to give you a relationship. And but like it's hard when emotionally they're showing up and seducing you and you love it. You love it, but it's like also like they're self-absorbed and you don't like it. It's like cut through the bullshit, but then it's like you cut through the bullshit, you have a conversation, and it still goes back to square one. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces, a Sagittarius so far. We have a Capricorn. I just keep hearing like, cut the BS. All right. So let's see, what are they feeling towards Taurus? That's how they're coming in towards you. That's how you feel they come in anyways. How do they feel? They're okay. On their end, they feel like they just want to go slow. And you may feel like they're lying or this or that, but I feel like they want to be sure because they don't want to hurt you. It's like, I don't want to put a title on something and then I'm unsure and then I told you and then I take it back. I feel like there's been some honesty about that too, about that they're worried about that they take it back. I keep getting, I don't want to take it back. I really feel like this person does trust that their feelings for you are genuine, even if they show up to you as, I know that they appear to you as someone who's a trickstery energy, and you have a hard time trusting them because it's never aligning. Facts. But I do feel like this person's just been trying to take their time with you because they do have feelings for you, but they wanted to be sure. I want to be sure. And so, yeah, maybe I slept around with a couple people because I want to make sure that, what if I have feelings for, like, what if I have some feelings for someone else and then I hurt you in the process? Like, no matter what, they're going to look like a player because they're not sure and they want to be sure. So with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're obsessed with finding out more. And that means they have to explore all options. You're like, are you kidding me? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, this person needs to be sure. And they just keep, I feel like they don't want to hurt you, but they're still attracted to you. So they feel like they should just stay away. And that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to stay away because they're not sure. They're attracted. It's not the attraction. It's the why do I need to know more? If this person was really your person, Taurus, why would they need to test out other options? But I feel like they do want to be sure. I mean, I kind of get it. You're like, what? But yeah, I kind of get their energy. I get what they're saying. It's like, I want to make sure that this is what I'm investing in so that I know that you can trust in it. And when I'm in it, I'm so in it. But I need to hold out. I just need to wait. What are they waiting exactly? I feel like I just keep hearing, I just need to wait. And you're like, what? It makes you question yourself. I feel like this person's just a little messed up. Like, I don't know what to say, Taurus. This person's just kind of starting to sound messed up. Like, I think they're lying about, like, they desire you and they have emotions for you, but they keep thinking outside the box and they're just unsure. And you're like, they should just know. And you're right, they should, but they're not. They're not sure. I don't know what else you want me to say. I can't keep repeating myself. They're not sure. Like, all these things, all of it can be valid all at the same time. Could be dealing with a Virgo Pisces. All right. Potential outcomes here for Taurus and this person. Potential outcomes here. I feel like there's still a lot of attraction between you two, Taurus, and it's not going away, and it's just getting hotter, or it's just heating up, I'm feeling. And there's a clarity that it's getting that way, and you just don't know how to emotionally back off, though, because you're it's so weird. It's like, I feel safe and I feel good with you, and I feel like if we nurture this, I just can't move away from this person. I don't know. There's like a feeling of like, this person still is going to invest in you. But I feel like they're holding back because they don't want to hurt you. It's like, I'm afraid. I'm a messed up person. I feel like this person's afraid because they know who they are. They know who they are. All right. And they're starting to be more aware of the person they are. And that makes them feel even shittier. Because maybe they used to blame other people. Like, they're the bad ones. And now they're like, damn, I'm the bad one. Like, like they could have dealt with so many players in their past, Taurus, that this person has kind of I don't think this person is, how do I say this? It's like monkey see, monkey do. And it's kind of giving karma. Like they used to maybe not be this way, but over time, you keep getting a bad apple, like you're rotten. You ate a rotten apple, like that affects you too. And it's like, I don't know if this person's rotten or trying to intentionally hurt you. And they're very aware that they don't want to hurt you here. That's part of it, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe dealing with an air sign. But like a Virgo, Gemini, or I don't know, Aquarius, Libra. But it's kind of giving this energy to me, Taurus, that they're not a bad person, but they are unsure because they're just not sure. I don't know how else to say it. I'm done. I'm not repeating myself no more. I'm done. I can't keep going over and over. You're like, but what do you mean? I feel like I could go all day with you, Taurus, in this reading, but I can't. I can't go on anymore. Leo, Virgo, you're going to have to figure it out. You can accept what they're doing or not, but they don't know. Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo. I gotta get out of the reading. Like, I feel like I need to leave. I'm feeling like I gotta go. Like, where are you going, Nina? I'm going to the next sign. Because this is not finished between you two. The potential outcome is it's going to get hotter. There's going to be more conversations that still go back and forth. And we're not at the point that I should be reading any further because you are where you are. And you'll still go back and forth until this person makes that decision. You can't do it for them. You already knew that, but you can't hold your attraction back. So you also feel stuck. Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries. I feel like I'm like the rabbit from, like, I just all of a sudden have this adrenaline in me where I feel like I'm the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, I'm late. I gotta get out of this. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, Sagittarius, Virgo. Man, what a read. Next, we are dealing with Virgos. Oh, I have a headache after your read, honestly. All right, Virgo. Let's see who's got their eyes on you. I know, I have like this adrenaline in me all of a sudden. Who's got their eyes on Virgo? They're feeling very challenged by you. They're feeling like there's a power struggle between you. And I feel that this person hates that you can read them like a book. I hate that you can read me like a book. I hate that you see me, or I hate that you can tell. I hate that you know how I feel. I hate that you know my feelings towards you. It's like I can't put on for you. I can't. And I'm challenged by that. I'm challenged by being vulnerable with you. This person also fantasizes or has a lot of feelings or memories about the past. I don't think you'd be surprised if this person came back on in, Virgo. I think you would know that they're coming back on in before they come on in. I think someone here really loves you or misses you. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, they miss the way things used to be, and they hate that. They hate that you know it, or they hate that they know how you feel about them. They hate how, like, they don't like their vulnerability with you. You know what I'm saying? It makes their vulnerability makes them uncomfortable. I feel like this person's anticipating on talking to you again. I keep hearing, I can't wait to see you again. They just enjoy spending time with you, and they know that you know it. It's like, and they hate it. They hate that you know it. It's like when you see this person, they get so excited when you, I feel like you know who this, like they get excited, they smile, like, you know, this person likes you. It's not a question. Yeah. And they don't, I feel like they hate, you're the magician. I think this is you. I think, you have a lot of the power, but you're not going to do anything. I'm not doing anything. World in reverse. Not doing anything. It's like they know that you are emotionally detached. Emperor card, 8 of Cups. And that this is very clear to them. That the emotion is more on their side than it is yours. They don't like that you have that power over them. They know you have the power and they don't like it because they've been you before in other dynamics. And that's what bothers them. Because they're like, you're acting like how I did. Now I understand what that guy or that girl was feeling because you're now treating me this way. And it's that part that is really getting to them and wondering, should I just move away from Virgo, or should, like, I hate that Virgo knows that, or I hate that Virgo did that. Something of that nature. They hate that you have the power in it. Could be dealing with a Libra so far, or Virgo Pisces. Okay, so let me get a vibe check on how you feel about this person really quick. I think you get very happy being around them too, but you're like, patience, time, let's see. You're very slow with this person. You're not rushing it. Yeah, you feel good when you're around them. I feel like this person also brings out your confident side. You're not worried. I think you do know this person likes you. I feel like you feel pretty confident. I think there's a natural trust in yourself, therefore you can trust them because you know yourself. And that's a thing that you might have had to overcome. But that's what I'm getting here. I feel that you really, maybe you're looking for a commitment, or you're wanting to see if you two really identify in the same way. And right now it's just flirty and fun, but you just find this person to be seducing, or kind of like you're not sure, and you're letting time speak. With the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant, you're willing to go slow because you know what you want, and you're going to find out who this person is. If there's one thing Virgos realize, time speaks. The more time goes on, the more this person shows their true colors. So you're not playing the quick game. You're playing the long game. And you don't feel any other way. And you are kind of appearing this like energetic, happy, folly person because you're going to let time tell you, not your mind. So you're really trying to get outside of your mind with this connection. In previous times, like, you overthinking things kind of destroyed your own mental space. And I feel like you're very detached from having an outcome. And because you're able to separate yourself from an outcome, you are, that's not the reason why you're the Emperor necessarily, but it is giving the reason. The reasoning is because there's a folly to you. There's a faith in everything's working out. And if in time they change up, I will act accordingly. Like there's a reason for a season. So you're open. You're staying open. You're staying open at this time. And that's how you feel about them. I'm open to them. I'm staying open. And I'm just going to see where life takes me. That's kind of your energy here. Could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. It is kind of feeling like the Taurus reading. Or maybe even a Leo. Okay. Let's see the energy they're bringing. So that's your feelings on them. Okay, so let's see the energy they're bringing into this. What energy are they bringing towards Virgo?
Unknown caller.
I don't know. How are they appearing? They're appearing like they're moving forward. They're taking it slow with you. But they may be feeling powerless to you. You may be feeling more of the dominant one than they're the dominant one. I think you do know this person's very attracted to you here. There's a power struggle because you're the dominant one. And either they feel uneasy about that or they're feeling like an insecurity. And that's how they're appearing to you. It's like they're moving forward. They're saying it's fine, but they're wanting, because they have the King of Wands in reverse, which is saying they may be very, to you, they may be coming off very charming. And that's why you're just, we'll see. You know, if this person's going to be impulsive, then, you know, I'll know it was just lust. I know it wasn't that they really wanted anything like they said they did, right? So you're like, I feel like you're wanting something more serious, more practical, more real. And if it's anything less than, you'll see it in the way they move. And you're just kind of, I feel that they're coming off like they're wanting to move it forward with you and willing to take it slow, but they're starting to get impulsive. This person is desiring an outcome and unsure if they're going to get it. Hold on. One second. What are their feelings towards Virgo? Yeah, this person is like trying to sweep you off your feet, maybe, or trying to move things forward. But with the Eight of Wands being here in reverse, this is slow. This is annoying. This is starting to frustrate them. And they're looking at themselves like, what is, like, why don't they like me like that? Why don't they want me like the way I want them? Like, is there something wrong with me? Like, this person's starting to get insecure. But I feel here it's not that you don't want anything with them. It's just you like to move it slow. You don't really want to rush anything. Like, you may like the way your life is, but they're attaching it, the way you're acting, to their own self-worth. Whereas I feel like you're somehow detached from them, Virgo. And that's what they don't like. At the bottom of the deck, when it goes into their feelings, they feel the Lovers. They feel the Lovers here. And the Five of Cups. So they're sad because they feel a connection and they want to make this work, and they're exploring it and hoping it's successful. I feel like this person hasn't given up yet, but they're worried that they care for you more than you care for them. But it's not that. It's that you're just letting time be what it is. Hello? Oh, you're here?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, I got off an hour early.
Oh, you kept telling me that. I forgot. Sorry. Okay. So that's actually Apollo.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so now we're going to get into the potential outcome, and then we'll move on to Capricorn. Potential outcome here for Virgo. Honestly, I hate to say this, Virgo, I do see it possibly ending out of the blue because they start pulling away and you start desiring something else because it was never realistic. And this is why you may be hesitant with this one, because if they're not willing to create safety and security, you don't want it. And the more that you act cold and distant, the more they're desiring something to change. If it's like they want something to change with you too, that's where I'm getting at. But if this person starts pulling back, I wonder if you start wanting something, desiring something else, or you're desiring, or it's like something has to change here. I'm not saying it's done, but I'm saying either this ends because they're not getting what they want fast enough with you, and that means you were right to be the way that you're being. I think no matter what, you're right being the way that you're being. But it's either that they are wanting something intentionally and don't want to do it anymore, so they pull away. But I feel like, again, you desire safety and security, and that is not anything other than what time will present itself. And you're willing to stay patient. I just want to trust something and move towards that. Strength card. I will hold out. There will be that power struggle. But I feel like either out of the blue, this person commits and gives you what you want, which could be a relationship. You know, I could see something here like you get what you desire, or there's a desire to commit, or a desire to nurture the connection and change the energy of it. Page of Wands, thinking outside of the box of how we can change this energy. Death card, we come together or we create safety. There's something like that coming on, cultivating something that's more supportive to one another, you know. But I do think something will change in this connection, whether it ends or you go towards something else, or they change up and they kind of start acting in a way that maybe feels more safe to you. Okay. But could be dealing with a Scorpio here, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. So that's what I see in the potential outcome. Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Leo. Oops, sorry, Virgo, Pisces here as well. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hi. All right, moving on to Capricorn and then fire signs. Hopefully, if you guys have me and you're at work, I've pushed you through almost the end of the day. All right. Capricorns. Let's see here. The one who has their eyes on you. Who's got their eyes on Capricorn? This is an odd energy here, Capricorn. This is someone who you've talked to before, but I don't know if you could make up your mind about them or they couldn't make up their mind about you. Someone couldn't make up their mind here. I feel like this didn't, it's saying here that this person's emotionally secure and wanting companionship, or, this is someone who feels secure and you talk to them. This is someone who feels secure in talking to you. Maybe like, I want to talk to you, but I'm also not talking to you because I want you to talk to me, Capricorn. Yes. I don't know what to do because I do want to talk to you, but I'm backing off because you asked me to, or you want me to, or I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if I should reach out to you. That's what's giving. I don't know if I should reach out to you. So this person feels intimidated to reach out to you, not out of confidence, but not sure if you really want them to. They're not sure if you really want to have them contact you. That's how they feel about it. I want to talk to you, but I'm not sure if I should. And then they decide, I'm just going to relax. I feel like this person is independent from you. They're not attached to you. And honestly, they may be friendly towards you. Like, they're not emotionally invested in you. But I kind of got to get into their feelings, but I'm going to wait for a second. It's an independent energy. It's like they think about you, but they're not going to do anything about it. I'm like, okay. I feel like it's like she's refusing to look at it, right? Like he's refusing to look, she's refusing to look. Refusing to look. Turning their back, but can't stop thinking about you, why they've turned their back or why they're not looking. And they appear independent, and they are, but they can't stop thinking about you. Why? I'm not sure. I don't know if they're sure why. But they try to just keep the peace and carry on. Keep calm and carry on is kind of the motto here for this person. Interesting. Okay. Let me get a vibe check on how you feel really quick, and then we'll kind of keep going with this. Can I get a vibe check on how Capricorn feels? How do you feel about this person, though? How do you feel about this person? Let me make sure. Okay. They come up here as the Sun card. I feel like you really enjoy being in this person's energy, and you felt something. You do feel something toward them. It's small. It's not like this big emotional feeling. Is what I'm getting here. But you're not ready, or there's something here where you don't feel, you feel insecure around them a little bit here, if I'm being honest, or you're feeling unbothered and withdrawn because you're dealing with some of your own anxiety. And you liked this person because they appeared confident and open emotionally. And you really liked that. You really, really liked that. But there's a unwillingness to be accountable or take accountability, or maybe you're intimidated by the attention they get. There's something here where there's an intimidation or a feeling for Capricorn, really? But yeah, like I'm getting something like that. Like there's, and maybe you're really good at hiding it, but deep down, like there's a feeling of like, I know it's on me to reach out to them. And maybe that's why they're sitting there waiting, because it's coming off like, I enjoy your company. I do enjoy your company. But like, you don't know if you should reach out to them. There's a feeling of needing to reach out because this is about how you feel. This was a vibe check on how do you feel. You start out as the Page of Cups, getting the call, right? Giving the call or giving the message or sending something towards them. And then with the Sun card being here, it's like, well, I want to reach out, but are they going to be receptive? And you're a little insecure, or you're a little doubtful if they will be receptive. And I think you like them or you enjoy them, but there's a worry or a doubt that, or an intimidation factor. You're intimidated. Maybe you're aware that this person's dealing with other people, or you're wondering if they're dealing with other people. And so with the Justice card here, it's like, I'm not willing to do it. I'm not willing to reach out or make a decision, even though like I do want to see them or spend time with them. I do want to reach out and spend time with them. I enjoy their company and I do want to talk to them. So that's how you feel. You feel like I do want to reach out and talk to them. It's just like, but I don't know. Let me get at the bottom of the deck. You're defensive. It's like you desire it, but you won't do it. And they're not doing it. Okay. Stand still. You might just be dating somebody new, honestly, or maybe you're just going to open yourself up to talking to someone new, because it's like, even though you enjoy their company or you want to reach out, there's something in you not willing to do it out of like, I don't know. It's like, maybe if we're around other people, I'll talk to them, but I'm not going to call them directly, or I'm not going to reach out to them directly. There's something like you're going to go about it in a roundabout way, or you want to do it in a roundabout way is what I'm getting. Like through friends of friends or people through people. Like, I'm not going to just shoot, like just hit them up. Hell no. Okay, got it. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Libra, okay, a Cancer. All right, so let's get into what is the energy there. Okay, you're like, enough about me. What about what they're doing? Okay, got it. What are they bringing in? How are they coming in? They're coming in like they want to give to you. Six of Pentacles. Like, I'm willing to try, and be open to this. With the Fool card, I would give to it. I'd be open to it. Empress card. They sense that they see something with you, or they sense like when they're around you, they get good feelings, and they kind of, this is a person who just wants to vibe off the feelings they feel, and they feel as long as you're willing to give to them, they will give back. That's how they work. But they're searching for a purpose of this. Like, why are you coming towards me? I think that they desire you to come towards them, but they want you to be very clear on your intentions. I want you to be clear in your intentions with me, because this person may be feeling very confused. But I think that the energy that they're bringing is that they do want something new, and they're open to exploring it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get into their feelings for you. What are their feelings towards Capricorn? could have been a missed opportunity at one point, or there's something like you do. Yeah, I feel like this is giving like a little bit of a mismatch or a missed opportunity in ways. We see here at Page of Cups, like wanting to come in. Maybe they want to apologize to you, or maybe they want to be open in communicating with you. It feels like there's an opening between you, like something's opening between you. But the fact that we couldn't, like, there was a mismatch in doing the things that require it to be successful. I'm safe in myself, or I'm safe in holding back a little bit. So I feel like this person, needs to see effort or wants to see time and effort presented, or they will hold back. And that's how they feel. They're like, well, I'm open and I'm going to be kind and I'm going to be emotional or loving towards you. I will like be very communicative. I feel like they're open to something with you. This could be somebody new completely, to be honest. Like this could be someone who's new and open to you, or a missed opportunity that really never went anywhere. Like they're still open to it. But if they don't see time and energy, they are going to hold back. And so they're not really sure. It's like it's up in the air, so to speak, on how things will go. And it's only based on time and effort invested. And that's how they feel. I think that there could have been a disappointment prior to an opportunity. That's why I'm feeling like there was something. I keep wanting to say that. But again, it could just be that they're sad that maybe that there's something new anyways, or you're in something new. I feel like they have really good memories of you, though. Oh, sorry. It was upright. And then when I turned it, it came off reverse, but it was upright. I feel like this person does have good memories of you. And they have good feelings when they're around you, but they feel like there's a ego battle. They feel like there's competition for you, or, they feel that there's a power struggle between you two in a way to open up. And it's like, well, if I'm not opening up and you're not opening up, then who's opening up? The sea? Like, it's like, if I'm not opening up and you're not opening up, who's opening up? So there's a defensiveness, and I think they're aware of it, and that's what makes them feeling like they need to withdraw. Okay, let's see the potential outcome here between you two. And then we are moving on. It kind of looks good, and then but why am I feeling unsure? But what I see here with the Hangman being here, there is going to be a new perspective coming in about how we look at what it takes to make something last. And there's a little bit of anxiety or doubt to seeing it, what we want out of love in the same way, or what we want out of it. Can there be a mutual opening between us? And I feel like there's a little bit of overthinking it. It's like needing to get over the fear of feeling what safety feels like. It's like someone could have self-sabotaged it in a way. And I feel like once you guys can get over that with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, I could see it being a really good relationship between you two, and something that could be emotionally inviting. But if someone's still paralyzed by the way that, and I'm wondering if it's you, because when we looked at your feelings, you kind of did show up in that that Eight of Swords energy of feeling like restricted. And I'm wondering, like, if there's too much regret or too much doubt, can you really be able to move forward? But I feel like if there's forgiveness or there's accountability and an openness emotionally, yes, it can be very successful between you two. But there's a new perspective needed on the way that you view this. So I feel like it feels good, but it's almost like I keep getting self-sabotage, so that's where I'm leaving it. Could be dealing with a Pisces. I see 10-10, which is interesting. Yeah, I like seeing a 10 of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups and a 10 of Cups. Like, I love seeing that. But that 9 of Swords makes it a little, as long as you guys can open and have forgiveness and move forward, which I could totally see, but it's like that conversation needs to be had. Could be dealing with a Virgo Pisces. Like I said, you guys, I'm not for everybody and everybody's not for me. Taurus, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini. Like I said, go find that guy online who tells you you're beautiful, you're too good for him, and you don't need him, and he wants you, he desires you, he wants you back, but it's too late. Go find that person for you. Go find it. All right, moving on to Aries. All right, Aries. Let's see. Who has their eyes on you? Stalker, Page of Swords. Someone you've moved on from that's still attracted to you. I mean, I don't know if they're stalker, but Page of Swords is kind of like that person who keeps checking out your shit, keeps looking at you. It's kind of always trying to make themselves a little known to you, but not too known. You know what I'm saying? This is someone here with the Six of Swords. Again, you've traveled on from. Knight of Wands is attracted to you and feels like they owe you something. What do they feel they owe you? This one's not right. This one a little messed up. Okay, with the Devil card here reversed and the Strength card, it's like, I owe you, but I'm not attached to you. And like, I fight that because I know what you want from me, but I'm not going to give it. I know what you wanted, but I'm not going to give it. It's like almost like they intentionally did that. This would have been in the past they did this. Like, I know what you want and I'm not going to give it. And it did make you very attracted. Like not giving you what you wanted or something like that. Or there was that energy between you two. I feel like this person's fighting moving towards you. They're trying not to get attached to you, even though they know that they maybe owe you an apology or They know they need to be the one who reaches out. Okay. High Priestess, Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a knowing between you two too. Like there's clarity between you two. There's a knowingness that, honestly, I would say, like, yes, they're attracted to you, but why am I feeling like you wanted them more, or you've had more feelings? Like, it could have been more of like a sexual thing, but you actually are the ones who developed feelings. And they know that they owe you that love back, or they owe you an apology, at least, I'm feeling. But it's like out of their ego, they won't do it. Or out of like, I don't know, there's something here. I don't want to give it to you. Okay, weird energy. Moving forward to how you feel about this person. Weird. All right. You'd be lying if you said you weren't waiting for them to hit you up. You have. You've been waiting. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Like, it's giving like that drum moment. Like, you know, like, I don't know, with the Two of Wands being here and the Seven of Swords, like, you've been anticipating on them coming back on in. Like, lying, scheming ass coming back on in. Yeah, you come. Like, there's a feeling like, you know, you have to account for, like, you lying to me. But with the Judgment card being here, it's like you're anticipating it, but you lie saying you don't, like, I don't know, there's like a lie a little bit about yourself when you reflect on them, about how you were really hopeful about this, or where your feelings really were when it comes to this. I think you would be lying if you were saying that you didn't hope that this person was coming back to you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you do want them to come back, and you want them to tell you that they want to work on it with you. Even if you don't want it with them or not, that doesn't matter. It's the feeling of having them come back on it is like, feels so good. Like, you would love it if things could change between you two. A little bit. There's a little part of you. You're like, no, but you're lying. Seven of Swords. That you're anticipating them coming back on in. And like, you have this ideal version of what you want them to do, and how like you want them to do it. Like, you've like kind of like, I don't know. I'm not saying you fantasize about it. I don't think you think that hard, because Aries don't think that hard. But there has been that part of you, like, I kind of wish they would come back and say they want me and they want to work things out. Yeah. Okay. Aries loves a good like fight for me. Tell me you want me. You know, like, that's what it's giving. So far I'm seeing Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. All right, let's get into what's the energy that they're bringing. What is the energy they're bringing towards Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? There's like a refusal in their soul or in their energy. Like, I refuse to do this, though. Like, I keep getting that. And so, like, how they show up is like they want to work on it, and like they're attached to you, and but they're not attached to you. That's the weird thing. Like, they are detached in the energy, but in the ways that they show up, they show like they're putting in effort and they're attached, but there's a power struggle, because there's still something missing emotionally in them or in general. And I feel like they want to be happy and successful. Like, that's how they show up, or that's how they showed up. It's like, I want to make it work and I want to make it successful, but I'm still attached to something, or there's still something in their energy they're sad about. And it's like they keep showing an effort like they're happy or whatever, but there's something in their energy also showing there's a fight in them. And I don't know if the fight is that I don't want to give up my independence. I don't know if the fight is that I don't really see happiness for myself. That could be something, right? Like a self-sabotaging behavior where it's like where it's like the thing I want the most, I push the farthest away. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. So it's like, yeah, they do push away the things. Oh, and then a Nine of Cups. So they do push away the things they want the most. And then the Death card. They always think good things can't happen to me. You know, that's their mentality, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's kind of sad. And that's how they appear, too. They self-sabotage, and you're like, what are you doing? Okay, so let's get into how they feel about you. I hear this song. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you and me. You're always on. Oh, it's coming. And this person fights themselves, honestly. I feel like they really do miss you. I feel like they've thought a lot about the passion between you two and trying to put their fears behind them and work on it with you. Like, that's in their feelings. But they just can't because they can't be your friend. I cannot be your friend. I cannot be your friend. Like, I enjoy your company and I want to spend time with you, but I can't be with you. Like, what is this? I want you, but I can't be with you. Oh, it's so annoying. I bet that's how you feel. It's like, damn, we're so back to this shit. But yeah, that's kind of what it's giving here. Things are so backwards, it sometimes feels, but it's like they want to put an effort. They want to put their fears behind them, but they just don't know if they can get past it. Like past, I don't know. Some of them don't wonder if you guys can really get past the friendship, if there's a friendship between you, or I cannot just like pretend like we're just going to be friends now. Like, I can't do that. So it's like, that's another thing in their head. And I don't know if you're with someone else or if they feel intimidated, but it's like, they're very unyielding or angry about the fact maybe like the decisions you made, or maybe you chose somebody over them and they feel like super upset about that. It's like they're also dealing with anger and like frustration about how hard it is between you two. It's like, why does it have to be so hard with Aries? Like, I don't want to fight for it. I just want to push forward and work together. And it's like, it's always hard. And I'm tired of being so damn hard. And they're not going to do anything about it because it needs to be collaborative. And they just feel like it's just so painful. I just don't even want to go near it. I don't want to go near this. And that's how they feel. Okay, let's get into the potential outcome. I don't know if I see one, but hey, like, this is what I'm seeing. They have their eyes on you, but that doesn't mean they're doing anything. And I think, yeah, that's this one. But let's get into potential outcomes. Yeah, I'm here without you, baby, but you're still in my lonely mind. I'm here without you, and I think about you all the time. Are they in something else? Like, this feels messy. I don't know. This feels like a little messy. Like a little messy thing. Like, I don't know if you're in something else or they're in something else. You're both in it. I don't know if I'm connecting with this reading, to be honest. But, because I'm starting to get out of focus. But when I see their intentions moving forward, I do feel that this person has a drive where they feel inspired to walk away, let it go, and choose a different path. Maybe they're just themselves, because they can forgive it, or they can make peace with it. That it's just too hard, or I just emotionally can't keep going through this over and over. It's more that they're actually mentally like just so frustrated that they just almost go numb or they just push it to the side because it's like, I can't keep doing this with you. I literally have a headache. I can't. They just hope in the direction in that they're going in. I feel like this person has decided to move forward. I feel like if anything, they may come towards you for forgiveness, but I don't know if it's to come to push the relationship forward. Maybe they do come to push it forward with apologizing, and then they try to move it forward with you. But again, it's like there's something here where they're walking away from a relationship, or they have to leave something behind. Maybe their ego. I don't know. What do they gotta leave behind? They're resistant to change it, but they want forgiveness. They want to heal it. They want to release it and accept it. But they keep repeating negative patterns and then wonder why it never changed. But it's like, it also look in the mirror. Like, I don't know if they want to just blame you, Aries, but it's like, well, the pattern, you don't want to change your own pattern. So how do you think things between us can change? It can't. So, like, I just feel like it's too hard, Ten of Wands. It's just too hard between you two. Holy crap. So that's what I see. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, a Scorpio, a Leo. It's just a power struggle. Gemini, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, strong Gemini, and strong Scorpio, Leo, I feel. Cancer. All right. I'm not getting much water as I am fire, earth, fire, water. Fire, water. Sorry, fire, water. And a Gemini. All right. Moving on to Leo. All right. Let's get into who's been noticing Leo. Who's been noticing Leo? A boss? Shit. Emperor, King of Pentacles. You got a boss watching you. I feel like this person's been slow to communicate with you, but they got, oh my God, someone's got their eye on you. I feel like this person's a boss or owns their own business maybe, or comes from money. This is like, yes. But I mean, yeah, this is someone who's got money or got a lot of power and also feels powerless in talking to you. Oh, funny. But yeah, they want to work on it with you. But with the Eight of Wands, they're slow to communicate, or there's been a lot of miscommunications between you two on the way that you see effort, or there's been miscommunications on taking accountability, or there's been some responsibility you need to be taking about putting an effort between each other. It's like there hasn't been. It's been very slow moving. Even though this person is very masculine in their nature, with you, they have been very slow, and it's like there's a cause and effect to their behavior. I feel they have hurt you. Why do I feel like quietly? Oh, here comes enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence. Okay. Four of Swords, Moon card, Three of Swords. There's been a lot of illusions around the pain, and I feel like I feel like this person acts very detached even if they're hurting. I feel like they're very good at hiding their feelings, Leo. They're very good at hiding their feelings. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces or a Taurus, but they're very good at, Libra, very good at hiding their feelings for you. Okay, let me get a quick vibe check on you and then on how you feel about. No, let me see the energy they're bringing and then I'll get a vibe check on you. What's the energy they bring towards Leo? They act like they need you. I feel that this person needed you as a staple for their own security. Keep hearing all I ever wanted, all I ever needed was in my arms. I don't know if that's you or them, but I keep hearing it over and over in my head. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was my arms. Over and over and over again. Like it just keeps repeating. They appeared as someone who was really trustworthy to you. I feel like this person was trying to take responsibility for the failure of the relationship, even though it's a two-way street. Why am I getting like this person took on a lot of responsibility? Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse, releasing too much, taking on too much responsibility for the downfall of it. When in fact, I feel like, yeah, that's kind of what it's giving. This person was very dependent, wanted to be with you, I feel, to the point where maybe you pushed it off, like, I don't want you, or I don't want this, because it is giving some things like uncomfortable around them. It feels uncomfortable. And the more effort I tried to put in, the more I felt like it was breaking down, or that's how it feels for them. It feels like the more effort I put in, the more I feel like I'm breaking down. And there was a conflict or an imbalance in the relationship. And it was out of, I don't know, maybe you were choosing yourself at the time, Leo. I wonder if you didn't. I feel like this person was more into you than you were into them, and you had to let it go. I do feel like this person has moved on from it, but still looks at you. Let me see. Wait, what is going on here? Let me see. Like they're feeling like they're not getting recognized for the effort they put in. They felt like they were trying and you were just choosing yourself and you were moving forward. And they have to respect that. I feel like I have to respect that. I have to be okay with it. Yeah. It's a peace. It's a forgiveness. It's an understanding. Like, I feel like this person's not upset anymore. But why do they have their eyes on you then? And why do they have their eyes on Leo? I feel like, honestly, it's just they can't stop the way that they feel about you. It's giving like, well, I have good days and I have bad days. Like, I know it's over. I know I'm never getting back with Leo. And I don't see us ever getting together. But I just can't. I don't know. I feel like this person was my soulmate, or I can't explain why. It's almost giving like, I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know why, but I do. I just look at Leo. Even though I know it's over, even though I've made peace with it, because it's coming up that they're 5 of Cups. Like, they've achieved peace. They've recovered. They've accepted. I don't know why. Okay. I just wanted to make sense because I was not understanding that. They can't explain it. They just feel drawn to you. Even though like something could be calling on them, they may know you're their soulmate and they can't do anything about it. Like, okay, I feel like there's a soulmate connection and there was a reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but there must be a higher reason outside of myself. Like, right? The Hierophant sometimes can mean another, like this one and this This is why I like different cards, because I look at the images. And this one's kind of like, it's above me to understand why. But there's a connection. I can't figure it out, but it's above me. It's above my understanding. What contract I signed up to and the souls that I decided to meet with. I don't know why, but I know that there's a bigger reason. I just haven't figured out why. And so they've observed that for a while. And so sometimes they just observe you. I don't know, or something like that. Okay. So let's get into how you feel real quick. Vibe check on Leo. Because I'm kind of feeling angry, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling angry. So let me get a vibe check on Leo. I feel like you don't think it'll ever work between you two. Right? It's, I'm not challenged by it. I don't want it anymore. And, out of the blue, sometimes I think about it, why it ended. But I fight that, like maybe sometimes you wish you would have made it work, or maybe sometimes you think maybe I should reach out. But I feel like you don't think about it too hard, to be honest. And it's crazy, right? Like, this person's like, humor's only. And you're aware, like, I kind of just got bored and disinterested and went somewhere else where I thought it would be successful, and I ended it. And, I fight myself if I made the right decision, but I feel, I did what I did, or it is what it is kind of thing, right? That's what it feels like. I made the decision I made. Yeah, I think you went in a new direction and you've been exploring new options, but from time to time, maybe you still think about this person. I think sometimes you still see something, and you can't, you trust that you see something, but I don't know, you feel in between about making that decision or deciding on it. You never were quite sure with this person. And I think not knowing was the knowing, right? That's how you felt. Okay. Let's see how they feel about you now. Let's go back to them. How do they feel about Leo? Or did I already say that? I feel that this person has moved on from it, or relieved themselves and been able to move forward, but still deals with an ego battle around how it went down. And they've really tried to search for a deeper meaning of it. I feel like this person's been inspired by having to move on from it. They're inspired to move on from it, release it, and move forward. I feel like, that's all they can do. I think maybe they were insecure about being vulnerable, and that could have been a lesson that they've learned about vulnerability. Right, maybe you inspired them because there's an emotional feeling that they aren't. I feel like there's a lot about it that they can't understand, or they're not able to see. That's what it's giving. Like an insecurity. There's a disadvantage around them being able to be vulnerable. They're aware of this. They struggle with vulnerability, I feel. All right. Yeah, I'm getting like, I'm nervous. I don't want to say that. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo like yourself. Let's see the potential outcomes here between you, and then we're moving on to Sagittarius. All right. So potential outcomes here for this person and Leo. Honestly, I don't know if there's a sudden change here. Something needs to end around vulnerability. And there's a vulnerability problem. I don't know if that's why you two aligned, because there's issues around being emotionally vulnerable. And I don't know if it's on both your sides or just this person's side, but there's vulnerability issues that are very hard to express. How I feel about you is very hard to express. I don't know if that's on your end or theirs or both, but there is here with the Tower card, it's sudden change or needing to release, needing to play, being like if someone was playing the victim, like it needs to end. Something needs to change for something new to begin. And I feel like you desire, like you're the King of Wands, but there is a desire here, or there's a powerful energy coming over to really experience love fully, whether that's with you or with someone else, or whether that's with you or you're wanting to do that with someone else. I feel that there is a wanting to forgive someone or wanting to openly talk about the emotions and desiring that, wanting to emotionally talk on it and wanting to work together to see if it could work, if we could emotionally express it with each other and make it work and like be able to tell each other how we really feel. Because something about like the Six of Cups and the Devil card, you both are attached to the past. And you both are trying to explore why you both are attached to the past, or what is the point of this connection. Or maybe there's a past life connection between you two and wanting to explore that. I don't know. But with the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords, why is it so hard emotionally to open up? Like there is a tie here that's very hard to explain. And it's like, I know it needs to end and I need to work on it, or I need to be better at it. I don't know if it's on your side or their side. And they're attached to the past because they felt so inadequate, or you felt so inadequate. And maybe that's why you both emotionally matched, because you appeared looking the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense for anyone. I don't know if I'm doing great on the fire signs right now. I'm feeling so out of it with you guys. Okay. So that's what I see here. You may talk to them again and express some feelings or forgive one another, but I feel like something has to end here, or it's like, yeah, could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Leo, Scorpio, so funny because the energy comes back again. Leo energy, trust in the future, moving, wanting to take authority and show love. But it could be in a new connection, full card. But then we have the Six of Cups. Show love in a new way to this person, maybe. showing each other how to love in a different way. I don't know. All right. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Strong Scorpio energy here. I feel like maybe this requires a transformation. I just feel like it's layered. It's whatever. Gemini. Maybe that's how you feel about it. Whatever. Taurus, Libra. I don't know. It feels like too heavy. You know, it's like it's giving this energy. It's like it's too heavy. I don't even want to go towards it. It's kind of how I felt about Taurus too. Pisces, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. Gemini. Okay. Sagittarius, we are almost done here. It probably resonated for nobody because I never resonate with Leo. So, all right, Sag gang. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yeah, it's been a long reading. I know these are longer, but I feel like there's a lot in them. You know, like I feel like there's a good amount of meat in it. You know, like it's quality. It's a good sandwich. All right. Whatever, don't listen to me. That being said, Sagittarius, you're next. Let's get into yeah. All right, let's see who's got their eyes on Sagittarius. Is someone distant from you, very guarded, maybe feeling even manipulated by you with the Queen of Cups in reverse? I'm sorry. But this is someone who cannot feel emotionally naive and feeling like I want to be alone. I want my space from you, Sag. And I feel like this person feels very insecure or has a lot of doubts about moving forward with you. I feel like they want to work on it. You know, they feel deeply towards you. But I don't know. With the Eight of Swords being here, I feel restricted. I feel like there's nothing I can do. This person feels very vulnerable. I feel like this person's been crying. Lovely. A lot of tears shed for you. Someone from your past, Six of Cups. This person used to be is very attracted to you and found you to be quite inspiring and felt that you were the one and you were the person that they realized like you were their person or something like that. It's heavy. All these readings are so heavy right now. This is just supposed to be something easy. Like, who got their eyes on you? Like, who knew? It'd be such deep readings today. All right. So that's the energy they're feeling. Attracted to you and feeling also like I need to reflect. I need to search for my own understanding. But I feel like they can't even look because I feel like they're upset and they're emotional. And sometimes when we're emotional, we can't really see the truth. And then we just perplex, like we put out all the things that just are far from what it really was, you know? Okay. Let's see what energy they're bringing in. What energy is this person bringing in for my Sagittariuses? Well, they're coming in frustrated and maybe even passive aggressive towards you, upset, maybe even honestly a little abusive, emotionally or mentally, like getting in your head. I feel like this person is a little bit unfocused and maybe angry at you, and also at the same time relies on you. It's like this person's just finding ways to piss you off just to keep you in touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you have kids or something, it's like, or ways that whatever keeps you still bound together in a way. I feel like there's something here that there's resources between you. There's maybe children, a house, mortgage, tax. I feel like you're getting this is someone you're separated from. I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling a separation here. And they're trying to find ways just to contact you to keep you intact. There's something here where there's instability. There's things around money where it's like you still owe me or I still owe you or da 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 da. That's what keeps you guys still alive. Because if not, I feel like there'd be nothing between you two. This person tries to be positive or act positive, but they're very resentful about what happened between you two. I think you know this already. Like they're always making like a passive aggressive jab towards you. Always trying to still keep the flame alive even though it's dead. I think they're just mad that it ended, maybe. Too. All right, so that's how they're appearing. I don't like it. Okay, so let's get into. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like. Yeah, that's not good energy. Knight of Swords in reverse is one of the worst you'd see in reverse. With the Knight of Wands, like all we need is an Emperor reverse, and that's like, bah, like I don't know, but it's giving just insensitive, emotionally. The words they say can be very hurtful, hostile, passive aggressive energy, but yet also aggressive in nature. It's like weird. It's like, yeah, like sometimes the like passive people can be just, that's why it's called passive aggressive. It's very aggressive, but they're doing in like a jabby way, like a backhand. All right. Anyway, sorry. I feel like this is just their way to keep you attached, is to piss you off or something like that. Oh, that's the worst. Okay. My neck's kind of hurting. All right. Let me see how you feel about them real quick. Quick vibe check on Sagittarius. Hold on. You're welcome. I feel like there was a feeling in you, no matter how much you love them, it would never be enough. And that's something that you felt like the love was ending or the love was over, because you realized that you weren't really being yourself. Page of Pentacles, the Star card. I feel like there's an inward knowing that you were trusting that you had to hold back from this person. You started not, like, there was a feeling like I didn't want to show up. I didn't like the fact that you were so wanting to push off than pull in, and instead of putting in effort was your sign that you weren't attached to them for the right reasons. Some of you were only in it for money, or for only in it for financial status or purpose, or that the financials were an issue, or that could be a huge others factor into this. But I felt like you really wanted to hold back from telling them things. You started being secretive around them. There was something in you. You just started feeling like, I need to think things differently. And you started to get a little like, I just need to hold back. I need to. Yeah. I'm even even getting like a timid version of yourself. Like you started being more timid, almost like a pleasing them just to make sure that they were okay, or like you weren't acting like yourself. Like it's giving like a energy, like maybe you were a little scared around them, to be honest. Yeah, you knew the truth, but you had to keep quiet and you had to plan things out accordingly because they were just so unstable. Like I don't know if emotionally unstable or like just the whole energy was off, but it just felt like I need to work towards getting out of this. Like it started to become like, I don't know. I don't like this. Like you started having to plan in ways you could get out of it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't feel good energy from them. I feel like you try to explore sometimes, like, what made me so attached to this person? Like, what kept me so tied? Like, what did I see in it? Like, I'm trying to understand that. That's something that you may have a hard time trying to understand. Like, why did I even want this? Like, there were signs. I feel like you're telling me there were signs. There were warning signs before this even occurred or things went down between us. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. Okay. Let's see how they feel about you. This is a weird reading. I feel uncomfortable. It just feels very uncomfortable. Is that how you felt? You just felt uncomfortable? They don't feel like investing in this, but there is an obsessiveness because they can't move on until you guys figure out your finances or something. It's like, I feel like this person wants to release it too, but, you know, I feel like they may even be exploring new love, honestly, when I look at this. But it's like, I don't think this person wants to pursue it either, but they're overly cautious about moving to the next part of their life. And I feel like they have bad feelings or they feel like something bad is going to happen. I don't know. They're like afraid. I don't know why I feel weird about this read. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. This is giving like I don't have a plan to move forward. And that's what scares me. This person has no plans to move forward. It's like they don't know how to move forward. And it's like they want to, but they don't know how to. And it's like an obsessive feeling sometimes with the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's giving like a insecurity or a disadvantage. Yeah, they want to move forward. They just don't know how, or they're afraid of what's next. And it just could be the clear fact, and that's what it could be. It's the clear knowing that like I don't know what's next. And I think that's a truth within them they're trying to figure out. So let's see the potential outcomes between you two. And I think it's about money. There's money tied, and about the options that they have, and they're afraid of just starting over again or something, or having to do it the hard way. It's like it's going to be hard. It's so funny because on my screensaver the screen changes, and like there's this there's a guy in a parasail, and he's holding on where there's someone behind him, and it's like they feel like they're doing it alone, but you never know who's behind you, who's really like spirit, like what's got your back. And so like they're not seeing it that way. Okay, just broke the card. Lovely. I feel like they're going to have a breakthrough and they're trying to find some fresh ideas. They also could be dealing with a male figure in their life who helps them push into a new opportunity here, Sagittarius. I feel like there are new opportunities coming in that involving friends or in a group setting. They will find people and move away from you. They will find the right people. Like I feel like spirit or God is like bringing them the right friends or the right social group so they move out of this faster. So I don't think you need to worry. I do think this person will put their fears behind them and move forward, but I think they're just afraid right now. So that's what I see in the potential outcome. Even for you, you're opening up to new people. You're, taking responsibility and trying to be friends or maybe keep things friendly. But I feel like you're just inspired to move forward. And I think they are too. They're just a little bit more scared. Okay. So that's what I see. I think their eyes are still on you because they're cautious. But that being said, signs you could be dealing with, I'm seeing Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus. Yeah. Libra, Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Leo, Aries, Virgo. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm going to try to do a members reading next, I think. I don't know if we'll be able to do late night. I want to do late night tarot. Do I know when? No. But it's between members only and late night tarot. If it's late night tarot, I'm not going to do members only. So that's like, I wanted to do it today, but I was like, I'm not coming on tonight. I need to go do laundry. So I'm going to go do laundry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment your zodiac sign below, and I will catch you guys in the next read. Bye.